bow before the squirrely wrath of Mass Effect. Yes, that's right, this is the Mass Effect review, which I promised off my very first video, Attacking Fox News. Mass Effect is, without a shadow of a doubt, probably the best RPG ever made. Now, you might be thinking, I mean, there's a lot of great RPGs out there. I mean, we're talking Final Fantasy, Knights of the Old Republic. And guess what? This is made by the same people who did Knights of the Old Republic, from BioWare, which I must say was tragically bought out recently by EA. Kind of sad, really. I mean, EA is the producer of many great games and series, but BioWare was a great independent company, and they will be tragically missed. But continue on past that sad bit of news. Mass Effect, what did I think of it? I think this is a game that easily, I'm just going to give my score right up front, a 9 out of 10. Now, really what's deserving of a 9 ranking out of a 10? What makes deserve that is it's just freaking awesome. And this is a game, you can tell a lot of work was put into it. A lot of characters had a very interesting look. They were very well detailed. Now, what really takes away from that 9 goes back to the characters and the textures. The textures take forever to load, and you can be halfway through a video by the time the textures finally completely load. And as well as the worlds are kind of repetitive, they're not different. They're not also very overall impressive. I mean, there is a lot to kind of review over them. If you land on each planet, unless you have a strategy guide like I do, you're probably going to be reviewing each planet over again just so you can finish all the missions. Now, this review, also, I have to touch on the topic of what my other video touched on, is the sex. Now, I want to explain that there are two different scenes which have sexual content. The first one is with the consort. The consort, very interesting. You do not know really what her position is. It's obvious that she's very important, and many people do go to see her. So it's not obviously just some basic prostitute. I mean, if this woman is able to attract the attention of diplomats across the entire galaxy, then, I mean, obviously this is a woman of some importance or some skill. Now, the sex scene with her is very short, very simple. I mean, she just kind of leans in, speaks, pulls away, and then pretty much a small Titanic scene where her hand is pressed up against the glass and comes down. Nothing impressive, nothing terrible. Second scene is between either your character or Liara Tassoni, Hayden Alenko, oh, that's right, Ashley Williams. I always forget names, sorry. But, the scene, there is an ass shot and about half a boob, but there's no great hardcore action in it, trust me, okay? There's no porn in this game. I want to say that again. There is no porn in this game! So, if you're looking for a porn game, go buy Playboy for the PS2 or the original Xbox. Now, the weapons program. You will have basic assault rifle, sniper rifle, shotgun, and pistol. Now, each weapon has an advantage and a disadvantage to it. The assault rifle, kind of your main gun, really. If you're a soldier class, this is the weapon that you are going to carry, and carry it well. However, there is also the pistol. Now, pistol, some people who will end up taking more of the biotic or tech trades are going to find that the pistol is going to be better than the assault rifle in time, mainly because of the accuracy of this thing. The assault rifle, while it is very good, very focused, very trained, if you're not trained in the use of the weapon, trust me, it's going to be worthless to you. Next, you are going to have your shotgun. Now, the shotgun is worthless to you from a distance. It is not a very great weapon for a distance. Everyone knows this is a fucking shotgun, okay? We've all played games involving shotguns. From a distance, they're worthless. Up close, they are beautiful weapons. Then there's, of course, the sniper rifle, which, it's not a very helpful weapon up close. In fact, it's the exact opposite of the shotgun, okay? Up close, it sucks. Far away, this weapon is perfect. Overheats quickly, yes, and does take a while to use, but overall, still a great distance weapon. Now, the fighting system is very interesting in that you don't run out of ammunition. You never do, not once. Next is kind of the use of the skills and the weapons. Out in the field, you have to bring up this action ring, which will there's two different ones. There's one for every character's action, be it a biotic skill or a tech skill out in the field, or to switch weapons. Now the thing is, when you bring this up, it pauses the game temporarily, which brings it up, kind of slows the action. So if you're in the middle of this great, massive gunfight, and you suddenly want to switch to being pretty much a dead shot, and using one of the skills to do that, you have to wait, pause it, select it, hit A, you'll have it selected, and then you have to back out of it, and then boom, you're right back in the action. Now, some people have complained about this. I actually find it very similar to Knights of the Old Republic. I'd pause my game quite often, and I had no problem with that. I think that many people have a problem with it in the fact that, first glance, you believe it to be a shooter, when in fact it's a role-playing game. Story is phenomenal. I mean, I would need about 3 different videos to tell you how phenomenal the story is. It's just a massive world. It's pretty much just like Lucas did. This game is going to blow everything else away. This is the best role-playing game ever in terms of story. It is just massive. It's deep. I mean, to get into the full detail of Final Fantasy X took 2 games. Too bad the second one sucked. This game is going to take 3. They're currently working on the second one. It is going to be bigger than the first one. It's going to be more beautiful. And I hope to God that they take care of that little texture problem. And I also hope that they do content downloads or patches for this one for the 360 very soon. In the end, 9 out of 10. The only thing that really takes it down a notch is the kind of very similar worlds and the texture issue. Other than that, buy this game. And if I ever find a son of a bitch come in to trade this game in for $35 in store credit, I'm going to tell him that he can kiss my ass and he's keeping that game and we're not taking it in, because it is just that damn good.